So on today's episode of Fact versus Film, we want to talk about something that I'm hoping most people by now know is not a good idea, and that's drinking your own urine. Now, we've heard it from, there's all the Bear Grylls jokes, but there have been a lot of people who have suggested drinking your own urine. That was an old, kind of an urban myth as far as how to survive. Now, to kind of go on some history, the way it actually started was a psychological game. So with the drinking your urine, it was supposed to be to kind of trick your mind. You're getting some liquid in your mouth. You feel like you're getting that water that your body so desperately wants. So it's supposed to kind of give you that extra little, push to go on. Now, survival is definitely a huge part of it, is a mental state, absolutely. The reason I don't condone drinking your urine is because there's other ways to push yourself, to get that mental capacity to move forward. With drinking your urine, we have to think about, for one, I hate when people say that your urine is sterile, because you're absolutely right, your urine is sterile while it's inside you. Once you actually pee it out, once you start to urinate, once that hits the air, it's no longer sterile. Now anything and everything that could latch onto it is going to latch onto it. If you pee into some kind of a device, whatever is in there is going to latch onto it. Urine is not sterile once it leaves your body. Now, the other issue is sodium. We already know that sodium is going to dehydrate us. Although sodium is good for us, too much sodium can dehydrate you. Urine has about twice the amount of sodium content as your standard body water does. So drinking more sodium is going to be more harmful. So it's not sterile, you've got the higher sodium content, and in the end, we pee it out for a reason. That's going to be if you had any toxins from whatever you had before, whatever the body cannot use is why we urinate. So drinking it is going to be harder work on your kidneys. Now, I don't know about you, but if I'm trying to survive and I have to, walk X amount of miles, I don't want my kidneys to be in pain. I don't want to possibly get kidney stones. Drinking your urine is not going to be the best idea, even for psychological reasons. Instead, if you have no other choice and you want a psychological boost, the best idea is to take a handkerchief or your shirt, shemagh, something that you have on you, urinate on that, and this sounds disgusting, wrap it around your head or pat it on your face. Again, nasty, it's not sterile, but feeling that wetness on you could actually help you, especially because there are some points in time where you've lost so much body water that you can't sweat anymore, and that's our body's natural way of cooling ourselves down. So you could essentially urinate on your clothing and then use that to cool yourself down with. That's another thing that I find a lot of people seem to skip when it comes to survival situations, where they'll find a body of water and it's not clean, they don't have a way to purify it yet, so they just completely move on. There is some risk if there's flesh-eating bacteria in the water, for example, but if it's worst case scenario, you could do the same thing with the water. You could dip a piece of cloth in it and you can pat that on your face or wrap it around your head. Again, still be careful. If it looks like a body of water that animals typically drink in, that's usually fine, but at the end of the day, better safe than sorry. So guys, thanks for watching this video of Fact versus Film. Stay tuned for more videos. I appreciate all your guys' feedback and all the subscribes, and as always, be prepared.